What is still missing now from this East Side community, and what's happened to the money you donated in the years since 5/14? 7 News I-Team investigator Ed Dranch asking those questions tonight.
See, the pillars are already up.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be beautiful.
Sparks fly as construction crews cut through metal poles, finishing what will be an honor space created by TOPS to remember the 10 people shot and killed on Jefferson Avenue 2 years ago.
And it's going to be a place where people can go and sit and meditate.
It's a sign of progress, moving forward from what was into what will be. Trinetta Alston is a community nurse with the Community Health Center of Buffalo. She's been on the ground helping TOPS associates move away from the pain and trauma, turning it into triumph.
It's a long road that they travel. I mean, not to say that some of them are not still getting counseling, but they're working past the tragedy. I'm glad, they don't look at me like as a reminder of what happened, because that's how they met me. They look at me like I'm a friend.
Nurse T, as she's known, has become a sounding board, connecting these TOPS associates with community resources. Yet 2 years after the shooting, Trinetta says more needs to be done in this community.
Where do we go from here, and what's missing in the community?
So what's missing is still more grocery stores. I feel like this community is still being stifled.
We understand the multifaceted issues, but we need to understand, okay, how do we change this, right?
Thomas Buford is the co-chair of the Buffalo Together Community Response Fund, with $6 million to be spent in the East Side community. There hasn't been a single spend since June 2022.
What we did not want to do is to start making decisions and also starting to do spending based on a current construct. And that current construct is really a result of the long-term discrimination that has happened here, discriminatory practices. So just spending within that same structure is not going to give us the impact, both immediate, intermediate, or long-term that we're looking for.
Buford says the steering committee will invest in the East Side only after there is real systemic change, with investment in housing, creating and preserving generational wealth, bringing home value up to par with the West Side and beyond, development of community, and development without displacement.
When that change starts to happen, we want this community, or the residents of this community, to have a stake in the equity in terms of the build out, right, in terms of jobs and wealth creation. We also want them to be able to still live here after, this new kind of East Buffalo is created.
There's a lack of infrastructure. We're not just talking about the buildings. We're talking about community organizations, community coming together. And so I think the Buffalo Together Fund is building, foundationally putting that together now.
Garnell Whitfield Jr. is one of the members of the fund's steering committee. He says this fund won't be used to just put money out here or there while those existing systemic issues persist.
One of the things that I've heard time and time again over the last 2 years is that while there's been all of these pledges, $50 million from the governor, dollars and cents from Erie County, the intention is good, but the execution perhaps is not. And so how do we move past that and start executing with this investment?
That's exactly what we're doing. We're doing things differently than have been done in the past. We're being deliberate. We're taking our time, making sure that whatever we do is in the best interest of this community and that is sustainable. We keep talking about construct, we keep talking about discrimination. All of these things are rooted in white supremacy.
His mother, 86-year-old Ruth, was murdered on May 14th.
I think I live with my pain. I accept that. That's not going to change. My mother's not coming back, But doing this work means that she didn't die in vain.
Back outside TOPS, Nurse T echoes those sentiments, looking ahead to brighter days in this community.
I'm not gonna let them go back. If I can help it, I'm gonna always make sure they can go forward.
Ed Dranch, 7 News, Buffalo.